Batman with a chainsaw, Batman with a flamethrower, and a secret that turns the Wayne family legacy into a lie. You think you know absolute Batman, but issue 17 just changed the game. We're not talking about a regular villain. We're talking about a poison ivy that looks like a Resident Evil final boss. And the real holy crap moment? Martha Wayne. If you thought you knew whose side she was on, you're dead wrong. Let's break down the most insane debut of the year. Before we dive into this botanical horror show, subscribe and hit the bell. I bring the rawest DC analysis, no filters. Join the community and become a DC expert with me. The story opens in the past, on Pamela Isley's 10th birthday. We finally have the debut of Absolute Poison Ivy. Pamela and her mother traveled from Kane County to Gotham's Hart Building. Ivy's mother explains the name. It's the censor of the city. Little Ivy loved climbing trees, earning her nickname. There was a legend: make a wish at a specific spot and it grows strong. Ivy wished for her mother's health, unaware she was already terminally ill. My take here is Snyder is brilliant for using Ivy as a narrative mirror. While we see Pamela's personal struggle, she's actually a device to talk about Bruce's current frustrations. Just like Pamela had noble goals for a cure that went wrong, Bruce has noble goals as Batman that are being distorted. The symbol is being twisted by the public, and Bruce is questioning everything. Is Gotham's chaos his fault, or is someone else operating against it? In the present, the Hart Building is a literal jungle, infested with bizarre plants and monsters. Bullock's men are missing, and Batman enters in full destruction mode with chainsaws. My honest opinion is this is pure Chainsaw Man energy, and Eric Kanita's art is a 10 out of 10 for this visceral vibe. Batman finds the missing cops, but Alfred's scans show no human signatures. They've mutated into grotesque freaks with multiple eyes and plant sprouts. They aren't people anymore. They're just fertilizer. Through Bruce's combat journal, we see his life falling apart. He's searching sewers for Wayland, hoping his magic arrow kept him human. He's ignored by Eddie and kicked out of the Iceberg Lounge by Oz's security. He visits Dr. Tompkins and learns Harvey Dent's head was literally split in two before he vanished. Look at the state Bruce is in. His friends have abandoned him. Batman is becoming a basic brand for the public, which frustrates him deeply. He can't even intimidate Joe Chill. The man who killed his father won't even look at him. Bruce is living a massive frustration regarding his own existence as Batman. Back in the fight, the cops rip off Batman's mask, but his dense fiber cape acts as a filter. He remembers the name Isley from Arkham. In the past, 23-year-old Pamela was injecting stem cells with plant DNA for a cure, but the funding ran out, and her mother's illness, a knot of cells growing out of control, returned. Pamela realized just plants wasn't enough. She chose to combine all 6 kingdoms of life: animal, vegetable, mineral. This is the obvious move. We couldn't have an absolute poison ivy without her being absolute. She wants to ascend, not just protect plants. Batman faces a winged hybrid that looks like a true form biblical angel. The art ties in perfectly with the text here, showing how Pamela has ascended with better angels. Batman blows up the creature and saves Officer Gordon by shoving her off the edge, using his cape to guide her landing. In the past, Pamela snaps because her financiers only want profit. She takes her research to the heart of Gotham. Then the family drama hits. Bruce goes to his mother's house and hears Martha and Jim Gordon. Martha confesses she has secrets that would change everything. Then they kiss. Let's be real, we all saw this fling coming since the first issues. It's not a surprise, but a confirmation. Bruce sees it and walks away into the shadows. But the real shocker is Martha calls the Court of Owls. This twist is tense. My theory, in this universe, the court isn't just greedy elite. They might be a radical progressive group Martha joined in college. We've seen the cover for issue 18 where they're using machine guns, so Martha's radical past is about to explode. Finally, Batman reaches the roof. There she is, Dr. Pamela Isley. She remembers her lab door being locked and a fire that ended her, though we need issue 18 to explain how she actually transformed. Batman releases a massive blast of fire, and at first we see the beautiful, seductive Ivy from the variant covers. That one is by Nick Dragotta. But my take is that was just a trick. The real absolute poison Ivy is the monster underneath, a terrifying combination of all kingdoms. It's total Resident Evil vibes. Every villain in this universe, Joker, Bane, is a monster. So why would Ivy be a pretty girl in a bikini? She is a biological weapon, a humanoid that turns into a bizarre monster to kill the protagonist. Around the edges, Jack Grimm, Joker, is being cheered, and the Red Hood gang is talking about a partnership with Batman. Harley Quinn is pushing for it, and Dick Grayson, who we finally see in full, looks like a rebellious youth. Snyder said a Robin concept is coming by issue 20. I'm calling it now. Maybe Harley Quinn becomes the Robin, or Dick Grayson finally steps up. Harley says we need to change regarding partnerships, so keep an eye on that. This was a great issue. The art by Eric Kanita works perfectly for the body horror and the Chainsaw Man aesthetic. Seeing Batman incinerate everything while Pamela reveals her true impossible form is pure cinema. Bruce is at his lowest, losing his friends, his mother's loyalty, and his control of Gotham. I'm giving this a huge thumbs up, but I want to hear from you. What did you think of this Resident Evil version of Ivy? And what about Martha Wayne being an owl? Drop a comment below and let's get the debate started. I'll see you in the next video.